Day 3, woken at 4 a.m. with the cocoa tea and a nice hearty breakfast, and then said goodbye to Mountain View, which is a lovely, very luxurious camp. Felt very special sleeping there. And this is all our camping stuff that they take for us. We just carry a day bag. Bye bye, friend. So we began hiking down into this a tiny little village where we had a little stop, and I made another little friend. And then we carried on hiking basically down into the cloud forest and along the river, which was really lovely after being on mountains, and just to be near water and trees and greenery, and the scenery is just beautiful. Mind you, all of the scenery in Peru's pretty impressive. Butterfly! And that's me next to a waterfall, which is pretty. And that's my gang up there. So this is what lots of the walk was like. It wasn't too hot or too cold this day, which was perfect. There's Sam putting bug cream on because mosquitoes started to get quite bad as soon as you got into the jungle area, although we're not in the jungle area yet here. We came into this amazing place where they grow passion fruits, so we had a rest here, and you could buy coffee and mangoes and just put your feet up, which is exactly what I did in a hammock. That was so nice, a cup of coffee and a hammock. Then we carried on walking and went down towards the river, which we were crossing at that bridge. I went first because I did. It was quite a fast river, but the bridge was pretty good, better than some of the other bridges we crossed anyway. Ta-da! That's more of my group coming over. Then we carried on walking down the road. Everything started to change again. We started to see things like banana plants and banana trees, and doggos. So many dogs. And then we got picked up to drive to the coffee plantation. The roads are a bit hairy. The drivers here just give no fucks. They're a lot braver than me. I mean, bleh. They don't even slow down when other vehicles are coming, and they drive on the wrong side of the road with the steering wheel on the wrong side. Anyway, got to the coffee plantation. That's a coffee, a berry, I don't know. You pick that one from the trees, and it would go into the blue machine, which is a sheller. It shells the berries, and then they get dried, and then this is us roasting them to make our own coffee, which was then we ground it and then tasted it, and it was bloody beautiful. So that's all the processes. Then we arrived at Jungle Domes, which was our accommodation for the third night. They were pretty cool. So this is in the start of the jungle. I don't think that one was mine. This is just the camp. So down here is where the toilets, that's where the sinks and stuff are. So we had some lunch, starter, main. That's the gang having lunch. Me feeding the dog. And then went to have a look at our accommodations. So they were pretty cool, pretty basic, a lot cooler than Sky Camp, which had got really hot. Had electricity and everything. Cool plants everywhere. Cool doggos everywhere. Bananas and coffee plants. Views. Then we got in the van and drove down to the hot springs. These are all banana trees. again, just the landscape just changes so much. This is the hot springs. I didn't take many pictures here because nobody likes people taking pictures when they're swimming. I went up here for quite a bit because of the midges. This is us having shots, which wasn't ideal on a hike. Then we drove back to the jungle domes, all a little bit merry. Then had wine with dinner, fed in the dark. And then all the bugs came out and they had to hide in my sleeping bag. And this is the route. It was actually a really nice walk. A really nice chilled day. And nice to have the hot springs, the thermal baths, you know, like to ease our muscles. The only thing was the minute you got out, the midges were mental, so it was better just to stay in. But it was nice. It was a nice chill day, especially after day 2 of crazy altitude. And that is day 3 done.